Okay, hello YouTube. I'm trying to get a controller set up. This is Miss Chris again back. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. I'm playing Schedule 1. I'll at least show it off. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out a controller setup. Usually it's not this bad. I'm just trying to figure out because I can't remember how I do this because it's been forever since I've done Steam games with controller setup. So the last time was a long time ago. So I'm gonna be trying to figure that out. But let's first jump into the game. Oh, I don't know why I hit that. We need a new game. I'll let the audio play. Specify a name for your organization. I was gonna skip. Here's the thing. I'm gonna skip prologue because most of the gameplay I see is past the prologue. Maybe I'll eventually go back. I just know it's about the uncle getting caught and us going away, like try and make our own empire from scratch. I've seen some gameplay. I know some tricks. So I'm not jumping into this fully blind. Organization. Of the following rock stars. Yeah, I think that should be fine. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about. This was planned to come out, I think, last Friday. I think that's why I said, and then I shelved it. Or last Thursday, I think. I had a bunch of doctor's appointments and other stuff in the last 2 weeks, and there's a lot to talk about. So, you can actually buy the taco place. That's insane. I'll tell you right now, I thought it was only the drug empire. I have a controller set up. Hopefully it works. It's the Xbox controller. It's just not picking up, which is weird. No, it's picking up. Let me do this real quick. Socks and sandals is phenomenal. I'll wear red shoes. I'll do shoes just because it feels more natural. Okay. Actually, more than likely, I will cut some of this out because I don't even know if I'm recording the full thing right now. Okay, so I wasn't recording at my highest quality. That was my fault. I'll keep as little as possible in the beginning. We have a lot to talk about. Like I said, I'm not using a controller, so my keyboard is gonna be noisy, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, this will take a while to get used to. Maybe in the future I will have friends, and we'll do a game, but for right now it'll be a solo thing. I don't know if any of my old friends are playing this. So I know the trick of taking this stuff. I don't. Okay. So let's just quickly say what you can do. If you haven't seen a video of this, is you can pick up all the resources inside the place here. Let's talk. So I've been away from making content for like what, a week and a half, something like that. I haven't done streams in a while. And let's first talk streams. I'll get to the personal stuff here in a little bit, but let's first talk streams. I was doing good with 3 streams a week, and then it was slowly doing... Well, I was doing 1 stream a week for a while, and then I took like a month or 2 break, right? Maybe even 3 months break. And then I swapped it to 3 streams a week. And when I swapped to 3 streams a week, when I swapped to 3 streams a week, it was doing more harm to me than anything to keep it in track. I was pushing myself to like do 3 streams a week, but then I was lacking on all other content. So I think moving forward, I might max out at 2 streams a week, maybe more. But if I do more on a week, it will be like early morning streams or random day streams. It'll be random streams that I'm like, I'm playing this game offline to farm stuff. I might as well stream it to the channel. Like if I'm farming for achievement or testing out a guide or figuring out a plan for a future video, I will stream it every so often. So streams, more than likely, you guys have been voting. More than likely, the next stream I do, I don't know when, because I don't know if I'm streaming this week or if it'll be next week. I don't know when I'm coming back. I will announce it though. We'll be finishing Garten Banban. We'll be doing Garten Banban 0. It is the last Garten Banban game that we have to cover, and then we're done with that. We finished all Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, it was on my PC. My PC is very old. It couldn't handle the game. So the last 2 streams are very choppy and it freezes. When Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 comes out for Xbox, I'll stream again, and that should be better quality. It's just, I can't stream many games on PC. Never been really able to. Eventually I will have to upgrade this PC, but I'm doing the best I can right now. So eventually we will replay through Poppy Chapter 4 on the Xbox when it comes out. Same thing with Garten Banban 0 will probably do. I think right now, what? Not Firewatch. Slay the Princess? Not Slay... Oh, Bendy and the Ink Machine is winning. Last time I looked at the poll. Once we finish Garten Banban 0, I'm going to pick up the new game. Whatever game got voted on the community page, we'll stream that. Every so often, I will put out a poll, and the top 2 voted. Maybe if you guys tie multiple, then it'll be added. But like the top 2, maybe top 3 games will be added to the next stream games for the streams. If you're looking for more FNAF stuff, Five Nights at Freddy's, our next stream of it, I don't know when. We will be doing Ultimate Custom Night. I couldn't get far into... Well, here's the games I couldn't really beat. FNAF 4, I had problems with. I just had a lot of problems. I just couldn't beat it. I got to like night 3, and I was just having so much problems because I don't like listening to stuff when it's super loud. I was just having problems. Sister Location, I got the regular ending. I went for the secret ending, and I just couldn't figure out how to do his. Then I got to pizza simulator, and I got Lefty, I think, on the first night, or the second night actually, and I finally was able to beat the second night. And I stopped playing just because I was not having too much fun. But we will eventually go back and try to beat FNAF 4, the Endo, and more of Five Nights at Freddy's, Freddy's Pizza Simulator. We'll go back and try to beat them. Also, Into the Pit. I never got the good ending, like the great ending. So we'll eventually go back and play that too. But the next stream should be Ultimate Custom Night. It'll be one stream of it, and then the stream after that, we will start playing through Security Breach. I know in the past I played through Security Breach when it first came out on PC, and the videos are not great quality. I'm sorry about that. But it should be 1080p now, 60 frames a second, streaming. But yeah, after we do one stream of Ultimate Custom Night, where we just mess around for the stream, the next stream will be Security Breach, the next FNAF stream. Otherwise, I think that covers streaming. I talked way more than I should have. Let's move around a little bit, and I will talk about the personal stuff. And then after the personal stuff, we'll just talk about plans for gameplay, drinks, everything. We'll just talk about everything after it. I don't know what the button was. It's tab. Heard you're in some trouble. Best not talk over your mobile phone. Go to a payphone, uncle. So, we'll go a little bit further, and then we will stop and talk a little bit. More than likely, I might farm stuff off screen. If anything, it'll be recycling, because recycling for money would be great. Goddamn, good to hear your voice, buddy. Look like it's our luck finally ran out. The feds have got me locked up while I wait for a trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out though. Back before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out there in Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for someone in your line of work. If memory serves, I've got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it'll be enough to get you back on your feet. You can find them stashed near the town hall fountain in the canal behind the supermarket. Go grab it and head back to the RV, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's stop for 1 second, and then we'll continue. So the thing I was trying to not talk about on any video, and I've hinted towards it, is way back. I talked about this in the bigger video. Is my chest pain never went away. The chest pain that started about 4 years ago, it never truly went away. It might come and go, but most times I just have chest pain throughout the entirety of the day. Sometimes it's worse when I'm using muscles at all, upper body muscles. Walking in that, no problem. Using upper body muscles at all kills. So, all that, been dealing with that. Been going through a lot of doctor's appointments, and we did like CAT scans. We checked out all my intestines, my upper intestines. We checked out, I think, the liver, the stomach. We checked out like a bunch of my organs. I think we did lungs at one point and heart. At one point it looked, they had got medical signs back that it looked like, what was it? Heart failure. My chart had signs of heart failure at one point. I didn't have heart failure, but the chart showed it, that I had signs of it, and I'm like, I don't know why my chart says that, but I didn't. It's whatever. So we had all that, and I was like, at least I have ibuprofen, and with the doctor's recommendation, I could handle the pain. And about 2-3 months ago of recording this, ibuprofen stopped working completely. It no longer suppresses the pain, and the pain when working out is, I'm almost like at the point of blacking out from the pain being so bad in the chest working. So I don't have many hours right now working nights, and if we can't find a solution to the pain, I might just have to try to look for a new job. I hate to say it, I've been with this company for 8, 9 years. But it could be on the table if I can't figure out. So in the last 2 weeks, my chest pain has, last month, the chest pain has all gone to the sternum, I believe it's called, the xiphoid. And my doctor said, finally, go get an x-ray. Got an x-ray. This is about a week ago. I got an x-ray, I think a week and a half ago, to be exact. Got an x-ray. And they came back and said, well, a student, with help from a student training, with help from a medical professional, got the 2 x-rays. And I got a report back that said non-displaced fracture. And I hate searching this up, it said it could have been cancer or a tumor. Cancerous cells or a tumor. I finally got another appointment with a surgeon, and they say they don't believe it's cancer or a tumor. They don't even think it's a fracture. The problem is, and what's eating me up right now, and I was worried beyond hell in the last week and a half, is the doctor, my surgeon, said it's a bad x-ray. We can't tell for sure if it's fractured or not. If it is fractured, there's nothing we can do about it, or we would just take out the piece. There's nothing, it won't heal the piece that would be fractured. So, and they said we could do a CAT scan, but it'd be too much radiation. So she opted out of it. Even though she says it's a bad x-ray, it irritates me to my fucking core because I'm in so much pain daily. One of the causes of my pain is inflammation of the skeletal muscles of the chest. That's inflammation. Old news, I've had that forever. The new idea, and this is her theory, the surgeon, we don't know for sure, but she guessed it's, I can't think of the exact muscle, but it's the muscle group that attaches to your xiphoid and goes down the entire length of your chest. It connects to all the muscle groups in the chest, and she believes that's the thing that's inflamed. And as far as it sounds, if she's correct, I will have this pain for the rest of my life. I'll just have to find a way to deal with it. So I'm going to a pain specialist, and hopefully they can help me figure out routines to bring down the pain. Hopefully that does work. Hopefully they're right, and it's not something worse. I really hope it's not something worse. The thing, we'll play a little bit more just because I can walk and talk. The thing with the pain is, for the last 2 years, my doctor says the pain is in your head. The pain is going to be is just in your head. There's no evidence, but we're still testing just to make sure. But the pain is probably in your head, and I was like, it's not in my head. I would love if the pain was fake. I would love, because some days I'm just in so much fucking pain, and it hurts so fucking bad. And I just I would love to not be in pain. I would love it. I would fucking love it. But no, my doctor said it could just all be in your head. Not fun to be told that. So when I finally had a report that it could be a fracture, even though that was a really bad sign, or it could be cancer or something, I was more overjoyed because we had a we had a thing. Like, the doctors could see, yes, there's something wrong. I'm not making up the pain. And when the surgeon said, oh, it's probably not a fracture, it's probably this muscle group, I was like, oh. I'm not looking forward to a meeting with my doctor again. Technically, he's the only doctor in my area that's accepting people, unless I want to do like a 30-minute drive to a doctor every time. I probably don't want to do that. So right now we're still trying to figure out. They believe it's a muscle group. It could be something else. I don't know anymore. Also, I should just mention it if people are curious. It could also have been because of long COVID, because I did get COVID twice. The second time I got COVID, I was bedridden for almost a week. It was bad. It was horrible. It could, this symptom that they think it is could be from long COVID. I should just mention that just to get it out of the way if people are curious. Welcome to High Point. This is Artillery. Don't interfere. TB. B. Let's just get to the first hotel, and then we'll talk a little bit more. Well, I'll talk and walk, but let's quickly do this. Oh shit, that's not ideal. There's a powerful cartel in town, the Benzies family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Looks like you're gonna need somewhere low-key to stay for a while. Head over to the motel and ask to get a room. After that, we'll be needing some new equipment. There's a hardware store northeast of the motel. Grab a grow tent, soil, and water can. But yeah. Like, if you want to be technical, in the last 2 or 3 days I've been sick, and it could, like, this, my mother believes it's allergies. I don't believe it's allergies because it feels worse than allergies. So, let's sleep real quick. We will talk more in the morning. So, I've been sick the last 2 days. I'm still sick. I feel fucking horrible. Every muscle in my body hurts like hell. And my chest pain is through the roof. So I'm dealing with that. Not fun. I could have got sick when I was out there. I could have just got sick from interacting with so many people in the hospital I was visiting when I met the surgeon. Or it could just be flu going through the work right now. Whatever the case, I'm not having fun. I'm trying to think if I talked about everything. I think that's everything. Recent events, medical and otherwise. But yeah, I'm not enjoying. After being told, it could their theory that it's the muscle group. I can't think of what the muscle group's called. I looked up. Oh, also I'm doing a sleep study. That's a different thing. Because my sleep has been fucked for years. So that's a different thing, but I should at least mention it. Because I also went out for that. I think hearing that the x-ray was bad and they can't tell exactly if it was fractured or not, or undisplaced fractured or not, and then telling me we could do a CAT scan to figure that out and we're not doing it, because it's too much radiation. But I believe it's this muscle group that the pain is. Being told that, I think, hit me harder than anything, because if I found out it was a fracture or something, like I knew exactly what it was, that like they figured it out and that was the problem, I would have been through the fucking moon. Like, excited, even though it would have been a fucking horrible process to get through and recovery and everything, it would have been bad. I would have been more happy because this pain stresses me out every fucking day. I would love to do more work than I do right now, but the pain is so fucking intense sometimes. I just can't do much. I'm pushing myself to my limit on my work days, and I don't work many days or many nights. I don't work many nights, but I'm pushing myself to my limit where the next day I'm bedridden for hours because I just can't move. I'm in so much pain, and it fucking sucks. I would love to work more because then I could start pushing money towards a new computer. I could start pushing money towards future goals and plans, help the family out more, do stuff like that. But I just can't. I would love to, and it just pisses me the fuck off. So the last week since I got this news, I was gonna get back and I was gonna do this earlier, and I was gonna come out and talk about this, but after being told that they think it's this and we're not doing another, they're not figuring out if it is a fracture, and we think it's this to add on to your other information, but we don't know for sure. It fucking destroyed me. So I've been working on Minecraft World. I've been working on achievements on Xbox. I've been just rewatching old clips. I haven't been doing much. I'm sorry about that, guys. But I'm so fucking destroyed. I can't tell you how fucking destroyed I am. Like, every time I go to a doctor's appointment, I'm hoping we find out what it is. Like, for evidence, clear evidence that this is what it is. And every time we don't, and it gets pushed down the road. I've been dealing with this chest pain for 4 fucking years. And we still don't know. And it just, every time, it just makes me sadder and sadder. Because if I could figure it out and fix it, even if it was a temporary fix for a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, at least then I could work more and put more money on the table and do more. But when you're in this fucking much pain on the constant basis, and they can't find the fucking reason, it just, it fucking just kills me. It fucking kills me. I'm not playing much. I'm sorry. I wanted to play much of this and talk, but I don't know if I can. Maybe when I jump here, we're going to jump away from this. You guys want to talk to me about this? This will be for the channel altogether. This will come out sometime this week. I don't know. But we will quickly talk for the rest of the channel. I talked about streaming. I talked about my life stuff and just pain and just, I'm so pissed. I could rant and rave how pissed and how sad I am right now. I could rant and rave for hours, and I don't think I would be good. It's just so horrible. It's like, I think during that interview, I didn't ask many questions to the surgeon because I was just so done. I was so done. But let's move past that. We'll play a little bit more because I need to see if something pops up. So, let's talk about something more common. If you're new to this channel, I'm sorry for this. This is a talk for more people that's been here. Video games. I still have a lot of recordings. More than likely, other than this, you guys might get some newer recordings, but a lot of the stuff coming out in the next week or two when I'm trying to reignite my flame for video making and stuff, because I'm so fucking sad with the outcome. When I'm trying to relight myself, you're gonna get a lot of older videos, gameplay and stuff. There's gonna be a few new ones like this, and there will be another part other than this. This will just be, like I said, this is just me talking to you guys, with some gameplay. I'm sorry it wasn't more. I would be playing more if I could use a controller, because I'm more willing to just run around with a controller. I'm not the biggest fan of using keyboard and mouse. So for gameplay, you guys will get some new ones. There will be a video talking about Minecraft in the next week or two, because I will be bringing back Minecraft reviewers for streams. I did it in the past, way in the past, like way in the founding of this channel, or when I play on stream. I did a lot of Minecraft reviewers. We're bringing back that, and I'll show you what I've done. I did it for one stream. I made a map. I didn't do too much on it. It was like a year ago, 2 years ago, I did that. I'm still on the map. I've done some progress on it, because I wanted to get everything set up in place, so when people join, they can have at least a tiny bit to start off with before we expand. There'll also be a video or two on Vampire Survivors. That's the other game I've been grinding for the last like 3 days, just because I needed something to keep my mind busy, to stop worrying about the pain and just keep going. And I got that. And one second. There'll probably be an achievement guide or two newer ones, but most of the stuff that comes out gameplay wise will be older content. I also need to go back and put stuff into playlists and make edits, or add notes and tags for videos. Otherwise, let's move on. I'm curious if they're gonna make me buy stuff here. Oh. Dan, I run this here hardware store. What's line of work are you in? Good one, partner. Do you what? Take some speed grow on the house. Them marijuana plants will love it. Thanks. Oh, thank you. So, I'm trying to think. We just talked about gameplay. I think we're going to categorize this last section as 3 things, just because I can lump them all together. And then we'll just play. We'll play for a little bit, because I know I'm going to have to cut some of this out, because this is already a long video, and I'm going to have subtitles. I'm going to have, not subtitles. I'll have tags for if people want to see while I talk about certain stuff. But yeah, I'll have tags for everything. Let me just, oh yeah, I have to pick up new product, right? Let me put this here, speed grow, this, and this. So the last thing we'll talk about is about manga, anime, and food and drink reviews. quickly, food and drink reviews, they're still coming out. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've been busy worrying about pain and everything, so I've been mostly busy with that. Food and drink, they will be coming out again. I have a lot planned and scheduled already, so that will be coming out here shortly. I also, someone wanted me to review more Liquid Death. We picked up like 7-8 flavors, and we've done videos for all of them. They just have to be put out now. I think we have one more flavor to try out sometime, but that's beside the point. There'll be a lot of monsters. I've picked up new cans, try out new cans. I just have a lot of backlog for that's food and drink. That will continue to come out because we have a ton. And some days will be only food and drink. I'm sorry about that for if you guys are wanting other content, but certain days will be only food and drink because I still have like 100 backlog videos or more of food and drink stuff, and I need to get them up just because I want a category, and if I'm out shopping, because I want to try everything like once and then give a review if it's new. If you guys have any suggestions for food and drink for me to try out, comment down below. I will add it to the list of things to look out for. We'll move a little bit. I'm moving a little bit just because then I know where to cut. I'm gonna have to watch this anyways. I don't know why I'm doing this way, but yeah, so the thing is about manga. Manga reviews like Sakamoto's Days. I know people want me to continue that. My problem was, like I said, I've had more stuff to worry about. The goal is to probably pick up Sakamoto's Days sometime this week and put it out next week. That would be the plan. For manga like Fairy Tail and One Punch Man, I will pick that up and catch back up soon. I just don't know when. To be perfectly honest, I don't know when. I don't want to give you an exact date and then not reach it because I'm still trying to get back into stuff. So I really don't want to give you a date and time for that, but I will be coming back with it. Otherwise, yeah, that will be coming back. Anime reviews, I might as well talk about real quick. I have a ton pre-recorded, and I have a ton pre-recorded of anime reviews. Those will start coming out here soon again. It's like I said, it will just take time, like anything else. Let me quickly see controllers, because do I have an inventory? No. Okay, so I have to move stuff around when... So, yeah, anime, I've recorded a lot of backlog. There's a lot of backlog that will just come out. There is a bunch I want to pick up. I did more ReZero. I've done more Black Clover. I've done more Bleach. I've done more Cowboy Bebop. I've done some Durarara. I don't know if I put that out. I think I did. I did the first, I think, 2 episodes of Evergarden, Violet Evergarden. I think I did more Blue Exorcist. I did a lot of them. There's a lot that I have recorded, and it will come out. Other than that, we'll move on to the final thing before we just play and talk. I can't think. Food and drink, manga, anime. No, I think I've covered everything. Gameplay, streams, my fucking pain, and them trying to figure out what's wrong with me. I think I've covered everything. Oh, one last thing to mention is, before we fully jump into this and just play, is, I will talk about it right now, is but I can't think. Why can't I think? Oh, let me do this, because I know this is over here too, the bat. So I might as well pick this up. Oh yeah. For food and drink, what I forgot to mention is I've reviewed a bunch of more protein. So that will come out. I've recorded a lot, so you're gonna get a lot in quantities. But the other thing I've recorded a lot of, just so you guys know, is I've recorded a bunch of alcoholic beverages, and that will be new to the channel. We will have a bunch of alcoholic beverages reviews added to the channel at some point here. So if you're curious. Other than that, I think I'm done. We'll I think I have to get product right. My problem is I know it's probably faster to just get the weed growing, but my brain just wants to clean up. Also, I hope that answers questions if you're curious about stuff. Because I know a lot of people ask questions about why I record so much or stuff like that. Is because I have a lot of free time. And it's mostly because of the fact that the pain is so bad most days. Right now, all my muscles and bones hurt. I would say bones hurt. I feel weak all over. Work was hell the last 2 nights. I actually went home sick last night because I was just feeling awful. I couldn't really do too much. Otherwise, let me hit this before I forget. I really hope this helped at least some of you guys. This will be for new and old coming. The next video will be us only playing this. More than likely, I won't do anything off screen so you guys can see. But also, it's going to take me a while to get used to mouse and keyboard, so I'm sorry about that. You're almost ready to go, but you're missing one key ingredient: weed seeds. You'll need to speak to a supplier to get your hands on some weed. I passed the number on to Herbert Hoover, the local weed seed supplier. Send him a message and request a dead drop. I vouch for you so you won't have to pay up front. Your order will be on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. Okay. So I'm not gonna worry. We'll sleep and then we'll do this. I know this is very popular, and this is also another game. I just don't know if my friends play this. So I'm sorry for this being so. I think I can turn this up. Oh, it's a bobblehead of Abraham Lincoln. That's not right. I can't think what that bobblehead is. It's not Abraham Lincoln. Who's the one in Futurama? Is that John F. Kennedy? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that bobblehead is. What president is that? It says something there. I can't see it. It's. I would love if I could zoom in, but I don't think I can zoom in. I think we need 2 seeds, right? In about an hour, we'll get a dead drop for wheat, and then we'll grow it. I think what we have 10 here. Right, that saved. Okay. North exterior wall of the... Okay, so over here. I don't... Other than watching some people play this, I don't... I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to be good with pickpocketing. I know that's a thing. I don't know if I'll be good at it. I'll probably be horrible. That was... 45 for each. Sure thing. Okay. I'm gonna be more than likely I won't pickpocket just because I fucking suck at quick that bar I absolutely suck at. With if I had a controller I'd be better, but for something like this I'm gonna fucking suck at it. So I'm sorry if that infuriates people, but I'm gonna absolutely suck at it. So just be wary. More than likely I will not gamble because I don't want to fuck with that. Otherwise, I think for the main part, it's going to be the first couple days. It's just going to be a lot of me getting used to controls. It's going to be a little bit before we actually get to actually naming weed. If possible, I will try to... I can't think. I'm sorry. Our brain went dead. Oh, I will try to stream this at some point. My PC might be able to handle it. Like I said, my PC has problems with PC games. Streaming it, but I will try at some point to stream this. So, I will try. I can't guarantee anything, but I will try to stream some of this if you guys want to see that. Plant trimmer, 10 baggies. Oh, I need to go ATM because I think that store is credit only. Deposit. Oh, what can you sell? I need baggies. I need, let's say 20. I'm also sorry, he's sleeping. 20 baggies. Plant trimmers. We already have plant trimmers, but I'm guessing since I haven't picked them up out of the inventory. Okay, that's gonna take me a while to get used to because it's a right click. Okay, I'm gonna just stop trying to pickpocket. I don't think I'm gonna ever reach that. Even bigger bars are not happening. My input delay is horrible. I would love to be good at that. I'm good at it with the controller. I'm decent. I'm not great. Yeah, that's all I need to do. Counter offer. Add 10. Schedule deal. This game seems very fun, and I can't wait until I get into the point where I can start making my own weed strands. I know eventually you can have guns. I know there's some type of money laundering. I know there's a pawn store. I know there's a lot in this game to do. It's just going to take me a while to get to that, and that's why I probably will stream or do longer records. Not even gonna try pick a pocket you, man. I don't have the time. You've finished a few deals and made some decent cash. But if you're looking to make real money, you need to expand your operation to more product and more customers. The best way to gain new customers is to give a free sample to a friend of an existing customer. You can view all potential customers on your map. Grab some weed and give them a free sample. With a bit of luck, they'll agree to become a customer. To keep up with some more customers, you'll need more product. The motel isn't gonna cut it for much longer. Time for an upgrade. There's a cheap room for sale above the Chinese restaurant, just north of the motel room. Save 800, then go ask about buying the room. I would love to get to that point, and I might be able to. Let me grab the watering can. I should pick up this game pretty quickly though. Like I said, more than likely I'll tell you right now, I don't know if the next time I play this, if it will be a recording or a stream. But I do have some plans for names of product. I do have some plans for, more than likely, when repo gets added, like online server gets added to repo, I'll probably join randoms and we can play some repo there. So just be wary of that, unless I have friends that do pick up the game. Okay. Stop this for sale. Oh, does she need cash or... credit. Oh, you like it, Peter? Holy shit, we got new customer file. Okay, so cash. There's a cash machine right here. Withdraw. I need 252. And then 200. Yay! I've already figured that out. I can shift click. Holy shit. That's so great. We'll end when I moved everything to this new place. That's not bad for the first time. I don't know what's after this. To be completely honest, I don't know what's after this. Rotate is E. Okay, that's how you save game. We'll sleep. We'll see levels. We're going to continue moving, and then we'll be done. Hopefully, we can do a lot to the next time we play this. Like I said, I will try to stream this. More than likely, I'll try to stream this in the future. And then I can get tips and tricks from you guys. I know there's some type of flying glitch. I don't know how to do it, but I know about it. Other than that, I really don't know too much. I also don't remember who that is. Yeah, I'm not going to do any more selling today. Next time we play, I'll do more selling. There is a trash can in here in bed. I don't believe there's any fall damage. I'm trying to think. I've talked about everything I wanted to in this video. It's a little longer because gameplay and wise. Okay. Close this. We can eventually use that as business. Like I said, I really don't know what's after this place. I'll find out next time. Okay. Okay, everything is... Everything is set up. Let's save the game. Can I rotate this bed? $11, right? So that can go there. That can go there. That can go there. Okay. So next time we pick this up, I'll start from here. We'll sell weed. We'll continue the business. Maybe you guys can inform me on some stuff. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't talk more at the end there when I was just running around doing stuff. I was just trying to get set up so next time I can really just game and talk. Also, I'm sorry I didn't play when talking in the beginning, but I really want to just get my points across without really fumbling, or it takes me a second to fully like put everything out there. But yeah, next time... It's something about jumping, right? It was the jump in. I read a little bit about that. I think that's how you fly. I don't know where you do it. I know I read somewhere... Holy shit, you go high with just a few jumps. I don't know how big this map is. I don't know how far we can go. I don't know any of this. We will find out next time. There's going to be a lot I have to cut out for you guys. So I'll figure out what to cut out. Otherwise, that was Repo? Not Repo, sorry. Schedule 1. Talking about real life stuff, talk about plans, all that. And hopefully next time we can actually just game and talk playing this, or live stream it. I'll find out next time though. Otherwise, I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys Like the video, give a like. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to give all content. Otherwise, it's been Mr. Crazy again, signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, or if you are, just have a good day. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.